There will be an informational meeting for the Spain and Portugal trip in the library on November the 14th at 6 p.m. Attend for more details.
We now know that the truth really does hurt. Let's take a look at some teachers interpreting today's top songs.
Yeah, my receipts be looking like phone numbers. If it ain't money, then the wrong number. Black card is my business card. The way it'd be setting the tone for me. I don't mean to brag, but I be like, put it in the bag, yeah. She is all that again. She's a good-looking girl.
I like big boys, itty-bitty boys, Mississippi boys, inner-city boys. I like the pretty boys with the bow tie, get your nails did, let it blow dry. I like a big beard, I like a clean face, I don't discriminate, come and get a taste.
Okay, what do you think that means?
Honestly, I have no idea. Someone likes boys.
Yes.
So, but they don't care, like they just like people for who they are.
I'm not a snack at all. No, I'm a full meal. Look, baby, I'm the whole dang meal. Dave, you ain't being slick. If the juice don't look like this, I guess it ain't good.
I love it when you call me senorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya. But every touch is like, ooh, oh, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true, la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Ooh, you keep me coming for you. I think what she's saying here is she likes it when this guy speaks in a Spanish accent to her, but then she switches to the French, ooh la la la. So she's just going all around the world with her love. And she says she should be running, but she can't. She can't run away from this gentleman or whomever.
I will never, ever, 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 ever be your side chick.
I put the singing single, ain't worried about a ring on my finger, so you can tell your friend, shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay, he already in my DMs. This is a single person who doesn't, like, she'll take a chance on anybody, I'm guessing, and this guy's already messaging her because I know what DMs are.
Boy howdy, Evan, that sure was deep.
You asked and the fishing team delivered. They now have official merch. You can visit their website here.
Evan, have you ever heard of Dungeons and Dragons?
Something of it.
Well, here's a little video to explain what it's about.
Dungeons and Dragons is kind of like a role play thing where they have a general idea, so you have these set rules and stuff, but it's mostly just to have fun with, and that you can just kind of experiment, make your own world, stuff like that. My role is the Dungeon Master. I create the adventure, I get the players to keep themselves involved. First you have to choose your race. I chose to be a wood elf. Noah doesn't really get one, he's just a little dragon like this big.
I'm the pet, really.
And then you need to choose your class, so like what you want to be. So you can be, you know, like someone that really likes fighting or someone that uses magic or something like that. It really depends on what you want to do.
I really enjoy watching my husband play or playing with him. I like listening to Dungeons and Dragons podcasts. They're really funny. And I think the people who play are usually really, really creative, and they seem to have so much fun with it. And so I just really like watching and listening to other people play.
My biological father played Dungeons and Dragons his entire life. In fact, my family, while my mom was giving birth, was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my uncle and my dad.
I played it once, and I remember I was a barbarian person that was very cool and tough, and it was pretty awesome. One-time experience. I'm doing it for a second time, so it's awesome.
I'm excited to get to know some students that I don't have in my biology class. I've got to meet several of the students who've been coming in and playing that I otherwise wouldn't have even seen.
D&D is definitely something for everybody, even if it doesn't seem like it. It's not all past medieval fantasy roleplay. You can do modern day stuff. and it's definitely fun to do.
We're here on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays before school in room 605.
Carson, that looks like some fun.
Sure does, Evan. Fall play, Steel Magnolias, starts this week. For more details, visit Miss Hammond.
Because today is Veterans Day, let's take a moment to commemorate all the people who have fought to protect our country.
Veterans Day is for all veterans, so it's just a time that we kind of set aside as Americans to thank those people that gave their service for our country.
Every war that's taken place since then, there have been men and women stepping up, dying for our freedoms, for our ability, our opportunities to do what we want with our lives.
We need to be aware of the sacrifices that our service members continue to make. Just this year in Afghanistan alone, there have been 32 service members that were killed in action. All over the world, we still have service members that are serving, putting their lives in harm's way, protecting our freedoms, and we need not forget that. I think it doesn't need to be just one day. I think we need to remember our veterans every day.
See, not all the casualties are overseas. Not all the casualties are over in areas of war. Sometimes they come back, but they come back like this. These guys would love to be able to stand up. These guys have lost their legs. And you know what? They would willingly do it again. For us.
We have to remember the people that provide you with the freedom that you enjoy. When we talk freedom, veterans is the reason why. It's not your politicians, it's not a flag, it's not anything of that nature. It's the men and women who put their lives on the line and do service work that is usually unappreciated.
Every day that you wake up is a freedom, and a lot of people take it for granted. And they need to stop and realize that there are men and women that fight, that are separated from their own family, that call in the service of their country, so that you and I and other people can enjoy the freedoms that we have every single day of our lives here in the greatest country in the world.
I think you need to understand that your freedom isn't free. There's a cost, and that cost is paid by individuals who volunteer.
We have a tremendous volunteer effort in this country to protect our people, but also democracy around the world. Like, we go off, we put ourselves in danger, and we do that really, I think, more voluntarily than in just about any other country I can think of.
To me, as being a veteran, it wasn't all about me. Obviously, with my time doing 20 years in the Marine Corps, I had a strong support system from my wife and my children. If it wasn't for them supporting me in those long deployments, being gone from the house, missing birthdays and anniversaries and holidays, I would not have been able to do this job for as long as I have. So a lot of it goes to the credit to my wonderful wife and to my children who supported me for the 20 years in the Marine Corps. And it's because of them I'm truly grateful.
There are others that put on a uniform to defend us here at home. If the bad guys come in here, who's the first one that's going to step in their way? He is. So next time you see Officer Shelby walking the halls, you just say thank you and watch his facial expression, because they don't get thanked enough either.
Freedom isn't free, that there is somebody always out there 24/7, 365 that is protecting our freedom.
I am Army.
I am a United States Marine.
I am John Stokes. I am United States Air Force.
We are veterans.
A big thank you from us at Lakeside to all you veterans.
Congratulations to the band who plays in second and state.
This podcast was brought to you by Relyance.
My name's Evan Meyers.
And my name is Carson.